Well, good morning and welcome to our first experience of worshipping at home together. Some of you may have received these booklets last weekend, kindly delivered by some volunteers, and you may have had them in time to experience worshipping at home at 10 o'clock, as I hope we'll do week by week as this goes on. If not, like me, this will be your first experience of sitting down to worship somewhere different. I'm not in a church, I'm in my kitchen, but that doesn't mean that God isn't with me, and it doesn't mean that we can't worship together. I want us to be really brave about what the next few weeks and months will be like when we're trying to be church. You might choose to join in with all sorts of the amazing live stream services that are going on. This morning you could log on and worship with Archbishop Sentamu in his living room, or you could join in with one of the churches who've pre-recorded material that's on the web and around the place. I really hope that as a Benefice community, we'll join together with a simple act of prayer at 10 o'clock on Sunday mornings. One of the most amazing things about being church is turning up and knowing that we're all praying together, especially on those mornings when we perhaps find it hard to pray. Other people hold us and sustain us, and that can still be the case no matter where we might find ourselves worshipping. So I hope you'll use that booklet. You can download it from our website along with the bulletin which gives today's readings. But I've put together a simple reflection on those readings, a sermon if you like. Now this, as you've probably already guessed, is no snazzy video. It's simply me, my kitchen table and an iPhone. So I'd like to share with you now a sermon. It's a simple sermon, but one that I think picks up on the themes of today's reading and I hope gives you something to think about. One of the great blessings about not being in a church building together is that you can take your time as you pray through the service. You might choose to pause the video here and bring the sermon back when it's the traditional sermon slot, or you might choose to carry on listening and have those ideas in your mind as you approach the readings. You might want to pause for a moment at various points. It's absolutely fine to treat this service as something different. We're not doing the same thing, and we need to remember that and look for the opportunities that gives us.